All right. So we're gonna go over the discussion that we had last night about Cleveland sports and why it is so fucking irritating that we have to be put through this horrible curse that we call it. It's the curse. It's the curse.
It's not a curse. It's just living in Cleveland, dude.
So you were telling me how depressed you were last night. I wish I would have had the camera rolling, but I didn't. Now I do. So I want to hear what you have to say, why you were so depressed about the city of Cleveland. What makes it so depressing? So we'll start off with the Indians, first of all, because sports-wise, that's what we're on right now, right?
I don't understand, dude. Why is it freaking that we have 3 former, Indians players now in the postseason? What the hell? You got Wood. What's the other dude's name?
Kerry Wood, Austin Kearns is also
Kearns
in there.
Is there, and now he even got hurt. He's still there.
And we also have Lipley and Sabathia.
Sorry, 4 Indians.
Four former
Within
Indians.
the last 2 to 3 years,
but then,
4 former Indians in the championship.
That have been traded to former teams that now are in the playoffs.
What I don't
and pretty close to the World Series, we'll say, for
I don't get it.
sake's argument.
Why? How are they? It's not even unlucky anymore. It's just I think people are put into place like a conspiracy. People are put into place in Cleveland to sell off all our assets and make our team suck. I just think that's what it is, because if Cleveland was allowed to win anything, the entire world would explode. Okay, for instance, we'll take a break off baseball, because I can't even talk about that right now. Clisley was my favorite pitcher, and now it's dude, let's let him go. Times the Cy Young Award with another Cleveland pitcher, and we get rid of them both. We're not even going to get started on that.
Not just one of them, but both of them. Both of them.
So he shared the Cy Young Award.
Quite possibly the worst trade in baseball history.
Ever, because now both of them are on championship teams. But that's beside the point. Now, I don't know, for all of you who don't know about Cleveland sports, there was a Cleveland arena football team, okay? They were called the Gladiators. We were literally in the championship game, and they folded up the league because they don't want Cleveland to win anything. It's like saying the Browns make it to the Super Bowl, and they stop having the Super Bowl. I know that's blowing a little out of proportion, but for real, you got to understand where I'm coming from here. A Cleveland team was about to win a championship because they were going to win. They were the favorites in that game. They were going to win. They said, we cannot have this. Let's fold up the league. How do you explain that other than a conspiracy? I just don't know how to explain it anymore. I can't deal with it.
So now we move on to the Browns, though.
What do you want to do with the Browns?
So we're on to the Browns, because once again, we can name a lot of cities that have had hardships in sports.
Right?
Whatever. And we were talking about this last night.
Oh yeah, we'll start naming the cities. Okay, first off, one of the most famous curses in any sport, the Boston Red Sox. They've won 2 championships in the last 10 years now. Okay.
Right.
The Browns can't even get a decent first-round pick. Tim Couch. What happened? Dude can't even walk anymore. He walks through cane. Anybody seen him? Yeah, exactly, because he rolls around in a wheelchair. Because our front line sucks. We're trying to get a front line, then we don't have a quarterback. We get fucking Charlie Fox, and then we get fucking, I don't even know. Fucking, what's his name? Who did we get just a couple years ago? Anderson. Anderson sucks.
Anderson, Quinn, Fry.
That was a real winner right there. Brady Quinn, the stage for the Browns. Yeah, that worked out really well. Anybody see them pictures of him in Columbus? That worked out really well.
Yeah, Fry, who else?
So then we finally get a good year this year.
Hey,
I don't care what anybody says, we should be somewhere close to 4-0. We should be, I'm not going to say it because I know everybody's going to be hating on me, but we should have won more of those games than we lost. But besides the point, the record is how it is, and we're just going to have to live with it because we're Cleveland Browns fans and we've learned how to live with it. We're not proud of our teams. It's like, okay, if you were to think about it, you're proud of your wife anymore, you just live with her. You know you're not going to do any better now because you're like 45, and chances of you going out on the market and scoring some 20-year-old hottie, it's not going to happen, okay? It's just the way you got to do it. So we love our Browns, and we love the Indians, and we love well, we don't really love the Cavaliers, but sure, we love the Cavaliers. You just got to live with it. So we live with